guys, Andrea Garcia here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to create these super cute, adorable throw pillows. And throw pillows, decorative pillows that you can have in your room. You can take this tutorial and do it on any pillow. If you want to do it on your regular pillows at home, you can do that as well. But basically I created these two throw pillows. I had these hanging around my house. They're just regular black color. I wanted to do something fun with them. So one of them says dance all night, and the second one actually says sleep all day. So you can make your quotes or stencils any shapes, any quotes that you want. You can do craft all night, sleep all day, whatever you want. But I wanted to do something like this because I am a huge fan of going out and dancing with my friends. I love house dancing. I don't know if you guys are familiar. It's a type of music. But I love doing that, and I wanted something cool and fun for my room, so I went ahead and created this tutorial. So I'm going to teach you up next how you can customize your very own throw pillows. For today's tutorial, you are going to need the following materials. First, you want to start off by getting some white fabric paint. They have this at Michael's or any craft store. And I really love using this brand. It's fairly very simple to use. It's just like regular paint, but this is made for fabric, so you can actually put it on fabric and then be able to wash it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a nice big bottle of this. You're gonna need a lot of white fabric paint. You're also going to need just a little bit of black fabric paint, just in case you mess up on your pillows, you cover up the white. And you also need a paintbrush. You can go with 3 sizes, a little bit bigger, and you also want to get a smaller one so you can fill in the detailed lines later. Another thing you're going to need is this really cool chalk pencil. They sell these at the stores, and I like outlining with this, and then it comes off with the wash. So you definitely need one of these. You also need your letters, and these letters I got at Michael's as well. These are fabric stencils. And I'll show you what one of them looks like. It's like this size. It's kind of hard to see. But these stencils, use your 50% off discount coupons. Download the Michael's app so you can get it for super cheap. I believe this whole set was 10 bucks, but it's definitely a good investment for future projects as well. And the last thing you're going to need is 2 throw pillowcases. I went ahead and I bought these 2 at IKEA. I'm going to go ahead and choose black, therefore that's why I'm doing the white fabric paint. If you want to do white and use black fabric paint, that's completely up to you, whatever matches with your room. Again, I bought these at IKEA, and unfortunately they sell these separate, so you have to buy the covers, and then you also have to purchase the pillow, and this is going to go into our cover once we are all done. And that's all you're going to need for your throw pillows. So as you can see, I already started to pre-paint the pillow so you guys can kind of get a sense of what's going to be going on here. So one of them says dance all night. This one's going to say sleep all day, but you can have it say whatever you want. If you want to get stencils of a heart or other shapes and paint that on your pillows, you can follow this format as well. So as you can see, I already had my sleep, and what I took all of my stencils, I put them out on my actual pillowcase, pre-formatted my template before I did anything else, just to make sure that it fit correctly on the pillow. So I already have sleep and day done, and now I already have my A for all. So I'm going to take my L, my stencil, and then you just want to make sure that the lines line up. So that's kind of your guide. So here are my 2 lines. So just taking your white fabric pencil, or you can use chalk as well if you don't have one of these. Just go ahead and draw out the outline directly onto the surface of your pillowcase. And now our second. So that's pretty much it. So you're going to basically repeat this until you finish up your phrase throughout. Again, just follow it as a guide. Make sure that it's nice and straight at the bottom, and that you figure out what you want to say before you start any painting to make sure that it's nice and straight. So now moving on to our painting, I am going to be grabbing my white fabric paint, And all that I'm going to do from this point on is just basically going to fill in my letters. I have my fine point paintbrush, which is definitely going to help. So all I'm going to be doing now is just painting right over it. And I go ahead and I do one coat and I let my letters dry. And after they're dry, then I go back and I do another coat. Just so the white is very vibrant, you can really pops out. And as you can see, it just really helps when you have a thin brush, because then you can really get in there. And then just keep doing that till you're completely done. So once you're done with that, you should have a pillow that looks something like this. And as you can see, right here's a little smudge. I went over it. I got a white smudge, so I just went over it with my black fabric paint to cover it up. And you definitely want to let this dry overnight. And the rule with fabric paint is that you do not wash anything with fabric paint for 72 hours. So you have to let the fabric paint set for 72 hours. If, for example, my throw pillows are on my couch for a few weeks and they seem dirty and I want to wash them, then that's totally fine. But I don't recommend washing anything right away after you have used a fabric paint. You definitely need to let it set. And that's actually pretty much about it for this super quick tutorial on how you can make your very own quote throw pillows. So that's it for the tutorial. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget that you can do anything you want. If you have a stencil of a heart, flowers, whatever, feel free to use that. A little bit of fabric paint goes a long way. For more information or other DIY tutorials, you can check me out over at fancymade.com. I'm also on Instagram. It's at fancymade, and I'm on Pinterest as well. Facebook, it's all Fancy Made there, so go and look for me. And if you have any suggestions to future tutorials that I can do, be sure to leave them in the comments. And one last thing, just want to thank everybody who has purchased items from my Etsy store. I have been selling the constellation earrings that I put out tutorial for, as well as the septum rings. And I want everyone to know that 100% of the proceeds are really going to be going to an organization for kids with cerebral palsy. It's for a school in Africa, and you can find more details about that over on my blog and why I'm doing it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.